Jesus Christ, I hear this sound in the background. No idea what the fuck it is. Somebody on a fucking jump rope. Anyway, motovlog take 2. So, my worst fears realized. Had my audio all set up and ready to go. Rode into work this morning and got in and realized that I did not set the hold on my recording unit, so the volume levels jumped through the fucking roof and everything was distorted. So basically, my recording from this morning was completely fucking ruined. Anyways, let's see how this goes. On my way home, wonderful day at the office. The vlog topic that, as I was riding into work this morning, was just how, although impractical, it is to ride a Supersport motorcycle as a commuter vehicle. It really is great. No matter how shitty your fucking day is, you get to ride home on this beautiful beast, and no matter how bad you don't want to go to work in the morning, it just takes your mind off of it. So, first vlog attempt, take 2, really. I was going to have my first attempt on the way this morning, but the audio is just complete garbage. Well, apparently I'm getting a phone call during my first vlog, so let's see who the fuck's calling me. The one thing that I hate about this helmet is I have no choice but to answer a phone when it answer the phone when it rings, rather. It's set to automatically pick up after, I don't know, whatever that was, 2 or 3 rings, and I try as I might can find no way to turn that off. So, anyways, beautiful fall weather, as you can see in Connecticut. Looks like I'm about to get fucking poured on my way home. Maybe, maybe not, but got lucky this morning. For the past couple days, it has been cold as shit outside. Am I even recording? Yes. For the past couple of mornings, it has been cold as shit outside, so no fucking way. As dedicated as I am, I will not ride in 30-degree weather. Just no fucking way in hell. But it was, I want to say, mid-50s this morning, and I was willing to be dedicated enough to ride in 50 degrees. Not too bad. The nice thing, as shitty as it is living on the East Coast, not being able to ride at all in the wintertime, unless of course you want to throw chains on a 600cc Supersport, is riding in the fall. No way are you going to ride in the morning or at night, but between 11 and I'd say it's, Jesus Christ, it's almost 5 o'clock right now. Probably up until 7, 8 o'clock at night, it's not too bad to ride. And people drive from all over the fucking country to see the leaves changing. I don't really get that, but it is really enjoyable to ride while the leaves are falling. And just to enjoy the autumnal equinox. I have no idea if this audio is going to be worth the shit once I get on the highway, but it will be interesting. For those of you wondering how I have this set up, I have the mic nestled like in my cheek pad, so I would think that that would be adequate, but this is the built Bluetooth helmet, so it comes with Bluetooth pre-installed. I have to say I love the helmet, but the problem with it is the wind noise is just absolutely god-awful. Horrible wind noise. You'll see right out here. So yeah, absolutely horrible wind noise. but maybe it's good enough for you to hear me. How the fuck do I know until I get home, waste all this time talking to myself, and just find out that this is recorded for shit? But I will continue to talk. What I don't understand is how people can hear me through the boom mic that is on this helmet, but the wind noise was so substantially horrible that there was no way in hell that you could make it out, although the gain level did get turned up all the way. Here we go. Yeah, so I was riding in this morning and the fucking gain turned up all the way in my pocket. Dumbass as I am, I got the new Tascam DR05 recorder and I forgot to hit the fucking hold button, so totally lost my recording. Definitely what it is absolutely all about in terms of commuting on a street bike to work. Today absolutely fucking ate shit. I mean, could it have eaten shit more? Yeah, it definitely could have. But it was pretty shitty and I've already almost forgotten about it. Probably will have some sort of email at home that will piss me off. But really, I said this morning, the things that I find most enjoyable are just the clouds in the sky. And contrast that with the leaves changing. I mean, I think it's just one of the best views that you're gonna get. God damn it, I wish I could just be in a fucking wind tunnel right now. The other thing that's absolutely fucking awful . I lost my train of thought. I was going to say the other thing that was absolutely fucking awful, and I just cannot at all remember what that was. But I am loving how people are just moving the fuck over for me right now. Oh, my shoulder raindrop. Oh, there's another one. I fucking meant to call the pharmacy. Of course, forgot again like a dumbass. This is definitely interesting though. Definitely interesting. Fuck you, buddy. So is this practical? Is this practical? Abso-fucking-lutely it's practical. This guy doesn't want me to pass him out. Bye-bye, buddy. Bye-bye. Absolutely it's practical. Nothing impractical about this. Make sure you have life insurance. That's for a fact. But I highly believe I am going to need to invest in a helmet that isn't so incredibly loud when it comes to wind noise. Just ridiculous. Hold on, let me close off some of these vents. Yep, no difference whatsoever. No difference at all. Typically I wouldn't be listening to music right now, and I probably might as well be, because I have no belief that anybody's going to be able to hear this. I can't even remember because I've been using this helmet for so long, and this helmet is just incredibly awful, or if you do encounter some decent wind noise when you're on the highway. And how the fuck do other people do these recordings dealing with this fucking wind noise? How the fuck do they do it? And how do I sound even halfway decent on my boom microphone when I sound terrible on the condenser mic? If this doesn't work, I'm going to try doing a Bluetooth connection to my headset. But people must just think I'm the biggest asshole in the fucking world. That's okay. I'm going to throw some music on for a minute right now and tease out until I get off the highway, because I really don't believe that you're going to be able to hear this. Alright, so now that I'm back to a reasonable speed, I think that you probably are going to be able to hear this recording. Big question is, how the fuck do other people do this? How the fuck do people get such good clean recordings when they're driving at ridiculously fast speeds? This I need to figure out. I really need to figure this out. This is going to bother me for a long time. That being until I fucking figure it out. Very scenic. I don't know what kind of trees those are. Birch? Birch trees? So where the fuck was I? So yeah, the worst thing about my office, besides the incredibly stressful job, the lack of people reporting to me in order to delegate tasks to get done, and all the bullshit that goes on, is the fact that there is literally mold in the building, and I leave the office every day and cannot breathe out of my nose to save my life. If you fucking stuck a gag in my mouth right now and my life was dependent on being able to breathe through my nose, it would be over. I'm dead. So if I sound very nasally right now, I deeply apologize. I feel like I should get workers' comp or something. I don't know what the fuck to do. I mean, in defense, I'm too fucking lazy. Wow, this is really nice. This is really nice right here. This is what I was looking for. Very beautiful autumnal equinox, aka fall. Loving the trees here. Tomorrow and the following day, we're probably going to be in peak fall season within the next week. And I would love to ride every single morning, but it is just too goddamn cold. I watch vlogs of people in like Texas and California, and God, do I envy them. Oh my God, you can ride all fucking year long. For the most part, I would never put a single mile on my car. There we go, buddy. So, practicality of riding a Supersport street bike that is not even closely street legal, as a commuter vehicle, as a working business professional in an office environment, is this practical? I mean, not really. I have a 60-pound backpack on my back with a laptop and a bunch of other bullshit in it, so I mean, that's not really enjoyable, but this ride is, so it's worth it. Am I saving gas? Abso-fucking-lutely not. If I had no mods done to this bike, would I be saving gas? Probably. But I drive a GTI, which gets about 32 miles to the gallon with an APR tune and an intake and an exhaust. And I probably don't get much better on a 600cc motorcycle. But irregardless, love it. And I don't put the miles on my car, so ride this thing all summer. I've had my GTI, I bought it used, and probably over the course of 3 years, only put 30,000 miles on it. And to put that in perspective, when I had my previous car, which was a Subaru, I was putting easily 30,000 miles on that car a year. Oh, I thought this was a student driver, not carrying school children. Oh, well, thank God. I was going to say, I can't pass this guy out. Is he going to pull over? Is he just going to turn? I don't know what you're doing. Thank you. So, practicality level, I mean, if you're looking in sheer terms of, does this make sense from a logistical standpoint? No, zero practicality. But does this make my life more enjoyable? Exponentially. Exponentially. If I were, although what I will say that's nice about the car is you do get to lounge. I am the person that's in the car watching Netflix while they drive, ripping my e-cigarette so hard that a fucking 18-wheeler could pull out right in front of me 100 yards down the road, and I'd probably smash right into the back of it. But yeah, those are the enjoyable things about the car that I really like. The bike just, I don't know. So, yeah, I've been riding for going on 10 years now. I talked about this morning, but like I said, the audio was lost. Almost 10 years now. I started on an R6, never had ridden anything with two wheels before. Was the type of person that I am a fucking maniac, no regard for my life when it comes to a lot of things, but that's a different story. But thought I was going to drive responsibly, did for a little while, then put a ton of money into the bike, drove like a maniac, low-sided it, um, driving on a cold fall evening. I was in college, driving to Yukon and low-sided, doing 85 miles an hour. Got away not only with my life, but I think I fucking broke my pinky and got some road rash. But yeah, owned an that was my first bike, a 2008 R6. Then I moved on to a Honda CBR 929RR Arion Racing Edition. And I did not love it. I don't know what it was about the bike that I didn't love, but I grabbed that. It was the end of fall, picked that up from some dumbass that had it stored at a showroom at a tuning shop where they were charging him like $100 a week to keep it there. So picked that up for $2,500, and the following spring traded it into the dealership for $3,750 and got a 2007 R6, which at the time was 2 years old. I think it was 2008 at the time. And the thing had everything in the like everything you could possibly do to a bike. It was done to this bike just for the fuck of it. And some like 18-year-old kid bought it. His grandmother made him sell it. And I picked that thing up. I knew the guy at the store, the dealership. Picked it up. I think I paid 65, I want to say, but maybe $7,500 for it. And it had like 1,000 miles on it, and then traded in. No, I paid 65, traded in the CBR, got 1,000, so I paid $5,500 for an R6, all done up. Loved that bike, drove it, came into some financial troubles, and was forced to get rid of that one. So moved around a little bit, and then when it came to buy a new bike, I naturally got an R6. And that's where the story is going to end for today. But long story short, I have to say that I do believe that I have outgrown the R6. But that's a story for another day. Thanks for watching.